Hello and welcome, my name is Sheep Thief and today I'm going to be coming at you with some Warno 1v1 online computer game multiplayer computer game gameplay playthrough. This will be Warno 1v1 YouTube video Let's Play analysis. Yeah, so I played this fine gentleman who goes by the name of $$Y $layer 420 underscore Smurf. And so Mr. 420 Smurf is playing the Cadier Berserk Effort. Pardon me, I'm eating some shortbread cookies. And they are dank! Alright, here we go. So you can see he has a lot more troops than I do. I've got these green archers which I've added into the deck, which are basically just a 25-point machine gun that can hide pretty well. Got two snipers moving forward and a plane. My opponent has a fair number of helicopters pushing up along a sort of wide front, which I can't see yet. I guess they're hanging pretty low. This one looks over here. He does have a AA installment coming up, a T-62 moving forward. Commander to take these. We have our commander coming up to just one. Our fighter plane takes out the helicopter, and the Soviet or East German helicopter smashes into the ground. Pulling up to my left flank, another helicopter goes down and explodes. And our sniper gets in a fight with this Aufklärer. And thus, the game begins. M1A1 ACAV opens up onto some of this infantry pushing up for X-ray right here. The sniper's in a good position to hold up the East German Soviet player in this town over here, across this field. Reservists come up into these woods. They're stunned and heavily demoralized. This Aufklärer is losing the fight. Green Archer opens up on this church where the Aufklärer is hiding. AT plane tries to take out the ACAV. Does not succeed. One of the Green Archers goes down. M1A1 ACAV opens up on these reservists. And so far, the American side, me, has set up a pretty good position on the points, but something bad happened. I forgot. I wasn't looking, but I remember this happening. My M1A1 command tank was hit with a side shot. You can see that it's on this road. It's moving fast, and it got hit with a perfect side shot by an anti-tank plane. And so the points are in favor of the Soviet player, despite me holding the vast majority of them. This T-62 continues to shoot at the Green Archer, which goes down as it tries to get behind that warehouse right there. Fighter plane circles ahead, and we both kind of take a second to breathe. Both suffered losses. Him more numerous losses, but me more valuable losses. Those command M1A rooms are no joke. The AA installation opens up on my fighter plane. What I'm not quite sure in this game is if it's worth it to waste ammo like that. Like, how much ammo does this have? Oh, it's literally out. Okay. Well then, that seems quite good to me. I think against poorer players, this would be good, because good players will just replenish it. I think even middling players will do that. Like, I do that, so we'll see when he... Oh, it looks like he's doing it. So I would say it's not worth it to have your plane get that injured just to waste the ammunition, because he'll just replace that. So we flood flash engineers into this point, and the Soviet player is looking a little thin around the edges here. Looks like he's trying to set up more anti-air. There's a fair amount of infantry coming up. KDA shoots in recon plane, and a T-34-85. This is a World War II tank, and it looks old. That's interesting. A T-34? This is 1990, and there's a T-34. Listen to that noise that's being made. There's probably stuff happening here, but I just want you guys to listen to this noise. Does that sound like that tank is doing well? Okay. Over here, T-62 opens up on some of this infantry over here. Green Archer is doing a good job of tying up this, where it's really not. Like, this should be dead. I'm not sure why... Okay, it finally goes down. This LRS, which had done so well here, is taking a bunch of shots from this T-62. Rather unfortunate. Stunned there. My ACAV... God damn it. Stop spamming me. Alright, so, the LRS squad does manage to get into the city, but it is not looking good. The flash engineers make a sort of ill-fated rush across this city. We'll see how they... or across this field to get to the city. We'll see how they do. They run... Nope, the Heimatschützen are running back. This is rather disorganized. But the Heimatschützen actually do a good job of covering for the flash engineers, who proceed to run back across the field as well. I am not sure what I was thinking right there. T-62 continues to open up on these poor West German Heimatschützen. I bet they wish they were back in Berlin. Although I suppose Berlin would be like the center of the war zone. Back in, I don't know, what's like a West German city? Stuttgart or something. These flash engineers open up on this infantry that's trying to cross. They're not particularly good at firing across open fields. They do specialize in close... God damn it. This is fucking crazy. Why is someone spamming me this hard? Alright, my phone is blowing up and it's irritating me. Okay, so the reservists come under fire from the M1A1 ACAV, and this is a massacre. A fire breaks out. I guess the flash engineers open fire. There's a air battle going on as well. And now, in the Soviet way, there's a big build-up here. Lots of infantry, lots of very concentrated infantry too. The Pivads open up on this plane, and it does go down. Just Pivads managed to do that. Lands in the water. I'm not sure if a missile got shot at that, but usually these have a hard time shooting down planes. They're much better at shooting down helicopters. And then this anti-air, these anti-air weapons are allowed to just rake into this infantry, which seemingly aren't taking much damage. You would think that they would be getting completely wrecked. That weapon is crazy. Look at that. And some of these shoots, and these are big squads. Big, huge squads. Just coming under fire. A fight has broken out over here. This green archer has stayed alive since the beginning of the match. Putting up on these shoots and trying to cross into this forest. Just small arms fire. It's not a high-tech battle. Both sides just using what they have. Some American or some West German Heimatschützen have managed to get in there. T-62 opens up on it. And finally, I have a tick for the first time in the game, despite, I would say, kind of controlling the map. I've not been very good at keeping all this under control. These Schützen keep moving forward, and the pivots keep having to move back. I don't know. I guess these aren't very good against infantry. They are doing damage, but I guess they're okay. But now they are running low on ammo. Fight here breaks out between this house and the forest line. Schützen and Heimatschützen. German on German violence. Pivads continue to open up on this. These Schützen are just being sent forward. You can see them trying to come out of this wood line here. And it's just a bloodbath. It's like World War I, but worse. It's World War I, but it's 1990. They fire an anti-tank weapon, which scares off the pivads. They do succeed in taking the field, but only for a second. They die to a shot from the M1 Abrams. Large concentration of East German infantry pushes up into this town, and artillery starts to rain down. Massive fire is broken out in the city, or in the city/forest. And there's a push of M1A1 ACAV to try to support this column of East German Soviet troops. They push the Heimatschützen out, take the church, but immediately come under withering fire. Hold up in this church. It's like a scene from hell. Fire everywhere. Buildings collapsing. It's not pretty. This tank fire is really the issue. These flash engineers wouldn't be good in this engagement. This would be okay. They're so grouped. Each one of these shots is doing 4 times as much damage as it should, just because they're grouped together. One goes down, another goes down. Third goes down. The last reservists, these poor East Germans that were brought up to deal with this die and this horrible hellscape. I have a +3 tick, and a lot of his infantry has been pushed off. But damage has been done, and I am a little concerned. We could take this moment to take a look at what each of us see. I can only see this. I'm seeing a lot of, I am seeing a lot of plane activity. Anti-air comes in. There's a fight between this T-62, M1 ACAV, which does win. There's a buildup of anti-air installations here, and I push the engineers forward into this ruined city. I wish the fire would stay. That'd be cool. The Green Archer is destroyed by a helicopter. Plane comes in to attack this helicopter, and the missile goes right by as his plane engages. My plane engages his, coming around. back here. Pivads and Stingers open up. My fighter goes down. Another fighter comes in. And this brave Soviet pilot crashes deep behind the American lines. He did take down the plane. Over here the M1A1 ACAV was taken out by something. This command Abrams is in the forest, looking a little worse for wear. 3 flash engineers are making the same mistake that the reservists were making, but these are much more expensive units. If they get hit, they could not be good. M1A1 Abrams has to pop smoke to get away from this anti-tank. Or this is just a support helicopter. Mi-24. And there's a bit of a lull in the combat. I think in retrospect, looking at my gameplay, I could be pushing forward a little harder. These engineers could be separated into the forest. Tanks could be brought up. I think I could push up about to this line. And then, of course, the ultimate goal being to push him all the way back here and take this. Because right here we really could just send a tank forward and kill all of his anti-air. But we did not take advantage of that. 3 T-62s come forward. This Abrams goes slowly and cautiously backwards to be healed. And yeah, looking at my gameplay, I definitely could have made a more aggressive play here. These Schutzen are discovered. Now they're in a good position to keep these engineers from getting across the field, but there's just so much. They're so surrounded that we can just cross over. M1, 3 M1 Abrams open up, and they're not long for this world. A bit of a POV of what it's like to be shot at by 3 tanks at once. They do go down. These T-62s move forward. These helicopters are still here. His position over here is pretty strong. I also think he could have been moving like this. The T-62s move forward. And artillery starts to rain down. Not particularly well coordinated artillery. I'm not even sure that's landing. If he could get artillery here, that would be really efficient. These tanks are quite grouped, which can be good. Stinger opens up on this helicopter, or one of these helicopters. Another Stinger opens up, and it does go down. His friend over here. Does he get the message, or does he just want to stay? It looks like there's an argument happening here about what exactly to do. Helicopter down. Bit of a lull in the fighting here as the East German player, I think it will, in retrospect, I'm giving him a lot of space here to recuperate. Should probably be moving forward. Anti-airplane moves overhead and walks into a... oh, it destroys something here, but at the cost of its life. Huge buildup of American troops right here, perhaps too big of a buildup in retrospect. Sead comes in, opens up on the IHawk and gets it solidly. I need to get in the habit of turning off my radar, or there was one game I had earlier today which I completely lost, where a Sead killed 2 IHawks right in a row. It was horrible. Okay, big buildup of tanks, big buildup of infantry. The AA situation is still pretty good back here. Yeah, he's got like a good backbone. He just threw away a lot of infantry and grouped them up too much. But I am making, you can see, I really have no room to talk because I am making the exact same mistake. And there's an attempt on the Cobra, which results in it coming into this web of stingers. And here comes the artillery. Looks like sort of incendiary. Yeah, it's some sort of napalm artillery, and this is bad. This is exactly what he should have been doing. If he'd had vision, I think he was waiting to see this. And as you can see, I finally am like, oh god, napalm on all these troops, and sort of in a panicked way split them up. Actually, looking at it here, I feel like I handled that pretty well. My RTS skills paying off. Some of these end up back in their buildings, but now this, if I'd done this 5 minutes ago, I think I would have been in a position to push here. There's another brave push across the field. Fire just opening up. Just a swarm into this grain silo. Taking it. Flash engineers start fires in there. See there. Fighting is intense. Flames everywhere. Laser guided bomb sent in by the American player, aka me. Grain silo collapses in on fire, and a laser guided bomb punishes the remaining Schutzen who have not managed to get out. It is not looking good. I'm trying to hold up this truck. The fire from some of these warehouses just cuts them up. Now a tank push comes down the center of the map. This infantry is cleared out. And here we have a parade of rusty Soviet T-34s. And here they come, T-34s for days. M3A2 Bradley catches one of them, but I don't think he realizes how many of them there are. They're literally raising up dust. Look at the dust from all these T-34s. They push forward, and they open up, not killing the M3A2 Bradley. When A1's going across the field, is like, what am I looking at here? I actually didn't know they were T-34s when I was doing this. T-30, that's so epic. Yeah. T-62 is causing problems. So it gets in a fight with this Bradley. T-34s have successfully pushed up, but they are not being microed well. Cobra comes to suppress them even more. These World War II era tanks are not made for 1990s era Cold War fighting. Look at this. Just a massacre. But an epic one, a noble one. I approve of Mr. 420 Smurf's idea that he has here. And the T-34s are the grave of the T-34s stands to the well, let's see. Actually, I can't tell which way is north because it keeps changing that. But it stands outside these two towns. At last, they are put to rest. And in comes a final swarm Soviet infantry try to take this town back. See, they're just being sent forward. These engineers Flash have to abandon this position. Lima shoots and can't believe what they're looking at. Under serious fire, barely holding on, having to pull back. Here's Flash are in a better position. Anti-air takes out an American helicopter, and this push is no joke. Flash engineers go down. Shoots him. Have taken this town back, except for this one little place here. Another American plane goes down as it tries to suppress this. There's a lot of Soviet anti-air infrastructure, and yeah, a laser-guided bomb is the American response here, and as it tries to do it, it gets shot away by the AA. This firefight continues to just a very low-tech, small arms engagement here. Hamashuten are able to push back. These Schutzen squads are so big. American tanks come in. Which makes this a little less pleasant. And yeah, these big Schutzen squads do not like that, but they've done what they needed to do, and the American position is dangerous, causing death and destruction. And at this juncture, I will pause it because it's about to be over. So I think my this was a fun game. I'd lost literally 20 games before I won this game, so I really needed this dub. It was definitely fun. I liked it. I think this guy was sort of like me, a newer player, maybe even newer than me, because I've played some Steel Division. Yeah, I think the main thing is that he was grouping his infantry together too much. We were both doing dumb things with our infantry the whole time. I'm not quite sure what this division even is. Like the grave of the T-34s was honestly just epic. Like, are you kidding me? This is crazy. Yeah. Anyway, his artillery strikes were effective. They were taking advantage of my mistakes, which were basically the same as his mistakes, which is grouping infantry too much. His airplay wasn't bad. He made a few sort of suicidal. He like tunnel visioned on some things and lost planes back here and here. I wanted to see this when I loaded it up. Oh, it's a forward operating base. I'm not quite sure what the point of that is. It looks cool though. So yeah, I think he just kind of wasted some stuff, and it seemed like his tanks were summarily inferior to mine. And overall, it was a very fun game, and I commend him for his valiance. He showed valiance in multiple ways during this fight, so I GG to you, Mr. 420 Smurf, and I hope to see you on the battlefield again. So we did end up winning. Very close KD, all things considered. I had a few more than he did. M1A1 ACAV did very well. This one did less well. M1A1 Abrams did pretty well. All of my tanks seem to have a good time this game. He had this napalm artillery. Got a lot of kills. Look at all that. Same with this one. So it seems like he was good with his artillery. And yeah. GG. And I will, if you guys like this stuff, hit me up. Also, if you guys have any replays that you want me to do, just leave a comment and I'll get in contact with you. I don't know much about this game, but I do enjoy watching the battles a lot. So, and it's helping. I think it helps me learn too. Anyway, see you guys.